Oh,
Are we getting close to it?
we sure are. Yes.
So that's
I'll get it for
we've got like trees up in the newsroom now. They're
Yes.
already decorated for
Spanish Town?
Yeah, right. But you can keep trees up year round in Louisiana. There's always going to be a
can.
thing. You're going to go from.
Oh, you are rocking it.
She can rock
We're going to have Mardi
anything.
Gras
She can
trees here
rock
soon
that.
enough.
We sure will. Look, we are constantly in celebration mode.
Always
So
constant.
the sooner we can look ahead to Mardi Gras. So what's funny is actually my boyfriend's family, they're coming to celebrate with us from New Jersey, South Carolina, Michigan, and Las Vegas.
Hell.
We're hosting
Everywhere.
a Mardi Gras themed Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yes.
apparently.
I love
So
that. That's so
I'm
fun.
trying to think of colors that go along with the purple.
That's awesome.
You know, I was
That's great.
thinking Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
orange.
Yeah.
No, Louisiana colors.
Louisiana colors,
Yeah.
purple. What are you gonna do for purple?
You want me to
It's a
do the
good
bump,
question.
bump, bump again? Bump, bump, bump.
If you could be there live Thanksgiving morning, that would be fabulous.
I got to tell you,
Second
my
line
head,
through her house.
Do you have to?
my head is like the weather today, foggy.
Oh, I
Very
feel
foggy
that.
this morning. It's
a Monday,
foggier than
man.
a typical Monday, I think.
It's a Monday. Man.
Boy,
Yeah,
is it.
about.
Here's the thing: the Monday fog, maybe a Tuesday fog, maybe a
Wednesday
fog,
fog, yeah.
as well. So what we're dealing with right now, it's going to burn out as this day moves on, but it's
Yeah.
back again.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll see this again overnight tonight
Okay.
and tomorrow morning. So really just prepare to give yourself extra time for the morning commute. I mean,
Sure.
that's the way to do it. Yes, you got to wake up early.
Yeah,
But it's either that, be safe on the roadways,
Absolutely.
you have that extra time and you're not
Yeah.
late to wherever you're going.
Well, especially when you have the cameras like this, visibility is really
Oh,
poor
I mean,
out
yeah,
there.
if you look at the camera on the Sky 9 cameras, you can't see anything.
is that?
I think I have this over downtown, but
we forgot.
you
That's
can't
how
see.
bad it is, though.
I think it's over downtown, but I can't even see the state capitol. So yeah, dense fog this morning, and I think that's going to be the case for the next couple of mornings. Visibility is right now low, very low. Not seeing any visibility in Gonzales right now. Baton Rouge, Hammond, all at a quarter mile, half mile down in Houma. It looks to be improving down in Patterson. That'll be the case once we go later into the morning. But the National Weather Service has that dense fog advisory for South Louisiana, including southern Mississippi, until 9 a.m. That's likely when we'll see that fog lifting later this morning. Temperature-wise, nice and cool, comfortable, low 60s, upper 50s, 60 degrees here in Gonzales and Baton Rouge, 59 in Hammond, and we're a bit cooler down in Houma at 55. As we go throughout the day, though, much warmer, different story, especially by the afternoon. Mixture of sun and clouds, upper 70s by lunchtime, low 80s for the afternoon high. But once the sun sets, it'll be nice and cool once again, low 60s by dinner time at 6 p.m. But yeah, we got the fog possibility again overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Now, models haven't been really doing a good job at pinpointing where the fog will develop, but moral of the story is patchy dense fog expected overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning for the commute. I think that's going to be the case both Wednesday morning and Thursday morning until we see a change in the weather pattern that looks to arrive later this week and into the weekend. Right now we're locked underneath high pressure, so if you look at the satellite and radar, a lot of the country is dry underneath that and also warm. Off towards the west, though, a different story. Starting to see some low pressures dropping down. That's going to help pull that jet stream down and send some weather systems our way. So we're looking at a more active pattern taking place beginning later this week. So Weather Prediction Center is showing on average 1 to 2 inches across South Louisiana, and looks like they pushed that a bit further toward the south. So you'll notice really heavy rain expected off towards the west. So we could see that trending eastward over the next couple of days. But as we get closer, we'll be able to really pinpoint the timing of that rain that we're expecting later this week. So right now I've got us dry and also warm through Wednesday, maybe even making a run at mid 80s by Wednesday. Then we'll see that next weather system approaching later this week. So right now I've got the best rain percentage by Friday. It looks like that's going to carry into next weekend as well. All right, 7:07, Johnny with the fog. How are we doing on the roadways?
Surprisingly, not too bad. This is I-10 near the Prairieville area, Highway 73 right there beneath the interstate. Let me take you all the way out toward the Bluebonnet area. This is facing Segan. Usually we can see the Best Buy facility on that side of the interstate. Not this morning. Very, very foggy. A minute ago you could see better the Marriott. Now it is very, very definitely gotten a little bit lower to the ground right there near College Drive. And fog does that. It's kind of tricky into and out of the area sometimes when it's not quite as prevalent in certain areas. It'll become that way. 30 minutes coming in from the Denham Springs area. You kind of see the breakup or the breakdown. Juba to the A meets the slowest of that at 18 minutes in that area. And we take you all the way into the Iberville Parish area where the ferries are still out of service due to that fog and reduced visibility on the river. It's WAFB 9 News now on our streaming platform. Check out the programming on streaming. A lot of things you can't see on TV. We'll be right back with Matt and Liz. Stay with us.
At 7:09, following a lot for you this morning, so I want to kind of get to some of the stuff as you're paying attention to your Monday, including this. We got a shooting investigation going on right now in Ascension Parish. Liz, it's they believe they know a suspect, they just don't have a picture.
No, so in fact, if you look on your screen, we've been showing you his name and age, 19-year-old Colby Bro. Ascension Parish authorities say that there is a warrant out for his arrest right now in connection to this incident. This is that bar shooting that happened early Saturday morning. This is the one where 2 people were hurt in that incident. If you know who this may be, or you know where he is, authorities are asking that you call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP.
19% of registered voters got out in EBR and voted over the weekend. Did that play a part in Thrive EBR, the failure at the polls, all 3 of those tax initiatives?
Low voter turnout was expected with this race here, and the mayor's tax proposal for Thrive, the mosquito abatement, the Council on Aging, the East Baton Rouge library system, well, it all failed with a narrow margin for those measures. So what happens next? Well, now all 3 entities will have to come back to the drawing board to present another item for voters to decide how will they fund their programs and services in the future. We're checking in with the library and the Council on Aging and mosquito abatement this week to find out perhaps how that will come out.
Did you see this? A big construction project about to get going. This is part of the Move BR project. The Groom Road expansion, if you'd like to call it. I mean, they're adding lanes, they're adding markings. It's going to take a minute for this, though, Liz.
It sure is. So today is just the beginning here,
exactly.
But the idea is that it's going to make it safer for folks, not only in Baker, but throughout East Baton Rouge Parish. Now, this, Matt, is expected to wrap up in the spring of 2027. So I know that sounds like it's a big ways out, but they are planning to do a lot with this initiative. We'll keep you updated. We'll keep tabs on this project to let you know how it's going and how it'll impact you.
Well, this could impact you. Let's talk Plan Baton Rouge 3. They got an open house going on today. It's actually the Shaw Center. This is about what you want maybe perhaps downtown Baton Rouge to look like?
And this is the final meeting of this. And so far, the renewed interest and suggestions have said, how do we make Baton Rouge's riverfront, the downtown area, more viable for folks who want to stay and live here? Well, tonight, you can weigh in on that. That meeting is happening. Matt mentioned it, the Shaw Center for the Arts, from 5 to 7 tonight. And really, they are relying on that in-person input for you to say, this is what we, the people, want.
How about what we, the people, want if you live in Central? You know, look, you see that map of Central? I think some people in East Baton Rouge don't know that Central has that big of a border. Like, it's a big piece of the, the pie there in East Baton Rouge Parish. What do you want Central to look like if you live there?
Well, this is a snapshot and the proposal for the Central 2045 draft plan. So if you're interested in finding out what these different colors and types of developments that all means, you can weigh in tonight. The Central School Board Conference Room is where they're hosting that meeting for the master plan. It begins at 6 p.m. today, and this is another one where they need your input. If you can't make it out, they are live streaming that meeting on the City of Central's YouTube page. They'll also have that posted on Facebook too.
My house has 2 cats. Both of them were feral at one point, and so they just kind of adopted us. We adopted them. That doesn't always work out because the cat population is kind of crazy everywhere, and so you need some programs in place to maybe help keep a tab on that. They got it going on in Livingston Parish.
So how about we take you there, where right now they're going through the round 5 of its trap, spay, and neuter program. Overnight, they've trapped about 160 cats, and the idea is that when they wake up today, that they're going to make sure that they are spay and neutered, and they're going to vaccinate them. This is all the hard work of veterinarians, volunteers, parish animal shelter employees. This is not an easy task when you talk about controlling the state's overpopulation of feral cats. That is the goal here. So if you'd like to find out more about that program, contact the Livingston Animal Care Shelter, and they could always use volunteers with this.
Find out more about lung cancer awareness, what to do to fight this disease. Actually, November's Lung Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Liz, Matt Venezia talking with the pros in the know.
The key is to get screened. If you do not know whether you have a family history of this, or perhaps you are not a smoker and you may just want to know what your symptoms are, go ahead and get screened. Matt Venezia has the tips that Baton Rouge General offers, but a number of our local hospitals offer those screenings as well.
You can watch the New Orleans Pelicans play tonight right here on WAFB, right? But here's the thing. It ain't just about the basketball. It's about, how about some singing? Do we have some locals doing the national anthem?
Local stars.
Oh my gosh.
The famous singing Pirates is who you're seeing on your screen. These kids have a chance of a lifetime. They actually went through a very rigorous audition process to perform the national anthem at the Pelicans game tonight against the NBA reigning champs. So you know people are going to be there. The tip-off is at 7 o'clock, and they're going to perform before then. But what's cool, Matt, is that the Pelican sales team actually teamed up with the school to make sure that every ticket that's purchased tonight goes back, a portion of that goes right back to the school.
Win-win-win.
So if you're able to buy those tickets, we have that link on our website and at the bottom of the screen. Go support our singing Pirates.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
That's
I
really cool.
hope they show it. I don't know.
Maybe we'll put a YouTube video.
I was going to say, I
Yeah.
guarantee you that, yes, there will be video, and when there is, we'll make sure to show that to you as well, because, I mean, how can you not want to show off some local littles?
We're local littles. We are so proud of that.
Yeah.
Good luck tonight. Break a leg, and we hope that same luck carries on for the Pels, too.
Oy.
Yes.
Happy Honda Days are here at Team Honda, and that means tremendous savings. Right now, make no payments for 90 days on every new Honda. Plus, get clearance pricing on select new Hondas all during Happy Honda Days, right here at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.